Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Kingdom of America. Let's continue on for last off. So, we're at war with Louisiana, and that means we're also at war with Mexico, Brazil, Russia, most of the Balkans. We're at war with a lot of people right now because we decided to kind of support the French over here, and hopefully we can deal with these guys, kill them, and send them back up to the front lines. Also, you are in the wrong spot, my friend. Yes, there you go. So, and get some more military factions by converting our civilian. I don't know if we need to do that right now. Oh, we do mostly civilian. So let's like crank up military production like way up in the north, away from the front lines. You know, as much as we possibly can. Maybe the conversion is not a bad idea. Ability of war support goes down, I think, permanently. For 5 military factories. And our stability, I would say, is already like not in a great position. Develop aluminum, I don't think we need to do that anymore. But I think we're kind of fine as is at the moment. I'll try to do something like this. You guys did get pushed back, so let's see if we can go this here. Try to push them back out as much as humanly possible. You're not actually doing anything. Apparently I have my night daytime on. Let's turn that off because I hate it. So we're in kind of a weird spot. Because pushing anywhere close to New Orleans is going to be a challenge. 9 enemy ships down here. We could probably actually do an invasion of like New Orleans. I think there's a possibility that could work out. We got like one guy on that. That's a new national focus. So partisans go down. Ideological district defense. Secret police. No, I think we're kind of fine. Don't want to declare war on anybody else quite yet, because we know for a fact they're probably just going to join a faction against us. We're not at peace, so we cannot ratify the League of Nations. More population? Not bad. Getting some Jim Crow laws. Not bad in context. So let's go actually for some infantry weapons here first. I'm actually pushing us in from the south, which is really not great. Are you just gonna get killed? Like, where are you going? Why would you retreat? Okay, so they just pop up behind for some reason. I don't know why, but that's okay. As long as they're not getting completely murdered. Unsurprisingly, there's a lot of people here who do not like us at the moment. And I'm hoping now we could possibly rectify that issue. We only have 18 days worth of oil, and all the oil we want is actually in Louisiana. So for now, we are going to have to import some, probably from Grand Columbia then. Let's get 2 for the moment. You are going to be... I don't need both of you. Just one. But you're just going to help with the naval invasion. Hopefully nobody's in New Orleans. We will have to see. Okay, Hungary's capitulated. I think Hungary is against us. They're part of the Central Powers, so that's good news for our side. Well, it's good news for France, I should say, which means that France will probably hopefully send troops over here at some point. Again, they just need to take Lvov. which it looks like the Polish are actually going to abandon the city. And that would actually just end the war in the south, I believe, just immediately, which seems good. I don't know why they don't want to do it. Something like this. We have lost territory to the north. Like, we've lost ground from the Mississippi. Of course, is not what we want. Do a naval invasion. Why are you so powerful? Enemy air superiority is going down by 6%. It's not great. He's got a pretty high base value, unfortunately. And probably because we're trying to attack across the river, which doesn't actually help us out too much. Okay, so get a new guy. Vision training. Political power goes up. Organization for 2 years. And that seems good to me. I feel like we're gonna push back a little bit more though still. Oh no, you keep going, please. Okay, well, I know there's a better way I can do this because I'm doing it like a very dumb way, but this should work. We'll kill this guy. You can hold our ground as much as possible. Get these guys to kind of reorganize. Hopefully, we can kick you out. Grand Club has entered. Baton has entered, which I think is somebody down there in South America. We did get better decryption. So it's at 1938. What can I get in 1938? I can get the better artillery, which I think is going to be completely okay. So hopefully we can kill you. Like breaking you might be a possibility because it doesn't look like you're actually getting any reinforcements, which is good for us. We're setting our invasion again. Of course, there could be somebody just in New Orleans. And of course there is. It was very, very tough, actually. And unfortunately, we're kind of winning. We don't really have the fuel to keep up with this right now. Which is not a huge surprise, because our navy is pretty big, all things considered. Oh, okay, so it looks like I have to go 2 points at a time. Okay, then. So it might take us a while to actually deal with all this. It'd actually probably be faster for me just to use the state transfer tool, but for now, well, I know the French took like North Italy. Why is this 1,000 points for them? You know what? Like, I'm looking at this. I think I am just going to... I'm just going to use the state transfer tool. Because that is going to be significantly easier for me to do. So, mark state, mark state. So this is going to go to this as well. That's going to go to France, because I know they took the northern half of Italy. The southern half of Italy is just going to go to the British. Because if I'm only getting 2 points per turn in the peace conference, that is way too long. This guy is going to get immediately annexed by you. followed by, I think, 2 Polish territories. You and you are gonna get annexed by this guy to the north, Pomerania. Austria is gonna get these 2 southern states, as well as probably all of Hungary, all of Croatia can also be transferred to you. Who else is in this faction still? Serbia, Bulgaria, and Greece also in the center of power. So Albania is going to get a nice little chunk of territory. Maybe Serbia should also be annexed by the Austrians. So put that like this. You're part of the Commonwealth. And so I'm going to give all of this territory to you. We'll have Mega Romania. Who else is still part of this faction? Poland, Heavenly Kingdom, and Greece itself. And because I know the AI will never do puppet states, I'm just going to annex this all myself and release them as puppets. And I think that should work out okay. It's going to take a while for the game to load that all in. And then we go down to occupied territory. Poland releases a puppet. Heavenly Kingdom releases a puppet. And then Greece releases as a puppet as well. And that should be the Commonwealth just destroyed. Let me just check the... Not the Commonwealth, the... Yeah, no, okay, so we destroyed the Polish faction, so they've all now been annexed by us. Fantastic. I don't think the Commonwealth did too much else outside of what they've done, so I feel like I've given them a pretty decent amount. I mean, I could give them... I can actually give territory that's actually normally Romanian. So something like that. It looks a little bit like a mess, but that's okay. Life's a mess. We can all be happy with it. The New Orleans attack's definitely not going to work out so well. Japan's declared war on my puppet state. Maybe should have thought that one through. So who are you? You're just the East Asian sphere. Now you technically have no troops, right? You have 0 divisions. A bit of a mess. I know there was technically another way I could have done it. Like puppet them through the actual event thing itself, the peace conference, but only gaining 2... Might as well call everybody in. Against the frickin' Japanese here. French Socialist Republic's gonna war the French Empire. That seems like a bad thing. Okay, for one, you guys are gonna stop. Maybe we want to attack like a Mexican port, or attack down to you. Not too sure. So how big is this faction? They're pretty large actually. 43, 77 divisions. You're 91. Am I a major party in the continental system? I am. Okay. Poland also is considered one, even though they are a puppet state of mine. So who knows how anything actually works? Apparently. And you got trapped. Okay, well that's less great. You try to fight yourself out. The French Civil War has begun. That is what experts would agree is bad for me. We should be able to push in here. We'll probably actually push in here as well. Just mean you have like no way to get here. I guess you could go to Minneapolis, try to take something out, and, you know, try to free yourself in some way.
Let's go. Move out. Roll it. Taking cover. Taking aim.
Hopefully we can break through you. Japan has moved against the Philippines. Please stop joining this one random front that you can't actually even get to right now. You do give us oil in New Brunswick. So let's go for that one for now. Again, we could just get more oil, which I guess I'm going to do right now. So Philippines, are you in a faction? No, you are a liberal country, which should mean you're actually going to join the, I guess, us or the Russians. I have no idea which faction you're actually going to partake in. Okay, they did join our faction. So Philippines, you are 12 divisions. Not the best, but again, not the worst. France, are you doing okay? If you're not doing okay, we're at 94%. You're fine. You are a-okay. Also, you guys did not deploy to the right front. Just to lead the front against the Quebecois for the moment. We don't need to worry about them. I think they could theoretically join a faction against us, which I would say is bad. Something like this. Push our way through you and really try to keep on pushing. But I don't want to attack across the river. The river is scary and bad. Luckily, even if we get cut off here, you should be fine. I'm gonna put a new general onto you, just so you can last stand with a single division. Try something like this. Send a reinforcement troop up. As soon as you're dead, we've taken over Memphis. That is part of Louisiana's core territory, so that is benefiting us. We're still missing light tanks, so you know what? Let's get some of those going. Put like 5 factories into them for now. We don't need more manpower. I think that's okay. Can I get the better encryption? Probably that's like +1 decryption. I think that seems okay for the time being. Guys are now redeploying. We'll be able to push through you in just a moment. All of you attack. Keep on attacking. Something like this. I know we're losing ground in the north. That one guy we had last down, unsurprisingly, is dead. But we all knew that was going to happen. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoy, thumb down. Want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.